Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 Platinum Edition. It's been a couple weeks since I've last recorded, and a lot of that has kind of been due to the fact that, you know, as many of you guys know, if you guys have been subscribers, especially for 2 or more years, you guys know that I lost my father on December 12th of last year. And so the holiday seasons are they're just not the same without my dad. And you know, he was like my best friend, and you know, we always had like very similar issues, interests and things like that. And it's, you know, it's really tough around this time of year because, you know, I'd always look forward to doing something with him for Christmas, and you know, now that he's gone, you just can't. And unfortunately, there's nothing that can ever bring that back. So you know, I've been just trying to remember him in my own way, but you know, it's really gotten me down these last couple of weeks. And you know, I can't really say I'm looking forward to Christmas. I'm looking forward to Christmas for you guys, but for myself, it's kind of like Christmas has changed into something that's not quite as cheerful anymore. So yeah, I'm sorry to kind of bring the video down like right off the bat, but that's just kind of how I've been feeling. And you know, I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys because, you know, it's painful and it sucks, and you know, there's nothing that really anybody can do to fix it. So you know, I just have to try to do my best to get through it, and that's about it. But you know, I wanted to try to get back and start recording. And the other thing is, you know, I've been waiting for a patch for Gold Rush. I was kind of under the impression that they were supposed to release patches every 2 weeks, but I guess that didn't happen because it's literally been almost a month. And so yeah, I've just been kind of putting that off and playing some GTA 5. The new heists came out, which are totally awesome. I know some people have been hitting me up, you know, wanting to do some multiplayer with me on GTA 5. If you think you are interested, hit the Discord link down in the video description. Speaking of the Discord link, I also want to talk about that. A lot of people have been saying that my Discord link is expired, and for some reason, when some people click on the link, it does come up as expired. However, it is not expired. If you actually copy the link and paste it into the browser, or if you paste it into your Discord as an invite link, it will work. So you know, I'm just trying to get that news out there as well. The Discord link isn't broken. It does work, but you just kind of have to, I don't know, finagle it. Is finagle the right word? I don't know. Let's see if there's anything. Wow, look at these fields. Could you imagine like how much money? At least $60,000. We're probably looking at closer to $80,000 if I were to do this field of sugar beets. But yeah, that's not going to happen in this episode. Basically, you know, I've been working to clear this new field, which I didn't have to pay for. We've earned quite a bit of money on the wood chips that you know, that we chipped. And so I'll probably just go along and, you know, every so often we're going to expand this field. I kind of want to see I don't have. Oh, there we go. See, I want to see what these smaller trees are going to do if they're going to grow up. Because you know that's going to be more money too if we let those guys grow. Let's see. Okay, there's our logging trailer. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do right now. I don't think so. Sugarcane. Okay, that's okay. So we're gonna have. I don't know why he stopped. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. This is our, our fertilizer. We're gonna have to take this to field number blank because it doesn't have a field number. We're gonna have to take this over there to get him to spray fertilizer when the time is right. Look at all that grass out there. We could just make huge fields everywhere. Oh, I see a field up there that needs to be harvested. Let's see, GTA 5. Yeah, I've done all the new heists. They're really awesome if you're playing GTA Online. Definitely check it out. It's totally, worth it. They're free, so, but they're tons of fun. They work a lot differently than the old heists, yeah, the storylines are, pretty good. It's funny. And then I've also been playing Company of Heroes 2. And Company of Heroes 2 is a game that Humble Bundle gave away this past weekend. And yeah, it's really a cool game. It's like a real-time strategy World War II game. So I've been playing that. Playing the Russian campaign first, and then, I don't know, whatever the second campaign is. Come on, man, finish this field. Well, I wonder if I can pick up the other cedar and actually finish the field. It's going to cut like 5 minutes off our time, but, we might as well give it a try, right? Oh, wait a second. I don't want to use that tractor. I want to use this one. Because I think this case is a little bit more powerful. We still have yet to do our second sugarcane harvest. That will probably come either later in this episode or the next one. I don't yet know. Another thing that I really, really, really super want to do is buy a semi. Just or the largest tipper that I can possibly get. But we do kind of need to get a semi-truck. We don't have much seat on this thing, do we? Another thing that I would kind of... Hello. No. Kind of having problems recognizing where the field is. Alright, now let's hire the worker. Now he should be alright. Another thing I've been wanting to do is, where's that little star attractor that I just... This little guy. I kind of want to sell this guy and then buy another 180. So if we go into tractors and we go to the Star 180, I'd like to buy another one of these just to kind of keep the Star attractor, use the new equipment in the new update. So that's kind of like what my mindset is right at the moment. Let's just look and see. Oh, and I think let's look at finances here. I don't have a loan, so we could easily do that. Let's go ahead and do that just to get it out of the way. Or should we be doing... kind of wondering if I should be doing a mission just to earn a little bit of extra money. That's always the big question. Like what to do in the game to make the most money. People ask me like all the time. I always get messages from you guys, you know, saying, "Hey Brad, what's the best money to make? Your best way to make money in the game?" The problem isn't like what's the best. It's like there are so many different ways to make money, and Giants has kind of balanced it. Uh-oh, well, I guess we sold that. Giants has kind of balanced that out so that, let's see, wheel weights, wide tires. Let's get the wide tire version. So okay, so let's just borrow some money. So we have about 130,000. There we go. Wheel weights might be good to have too, but I'm thinking the wide tires, those are that's what I'm feeling right now. Wow, look at that. Those are some beefy tires. Whoops, I don't need I keep hitting F to get into my to get into my cab here. All right, so we borrowed $50,000 apparently, and let's go back to the map here. Growth, yeah, right there. Let's see, 34 minutes. Ugh. I don't know if I want to do that or not. That's a little bit longer than I was hoping. This one is probably doable in the amount of time that we have. So let's just go ahead and do this one. We haven't really worked over here on this side of the field very, very much. I also got a message the other day. Somebody was asking me if I have found any Easter eggs on the Platinum Edition map. And I think I mentioned this before, but there aren't any, as far as I know, there are no major Easter eggs, like no gold gold coins or gold nuggets or anything like that, that are going to net you the like $1 million that you guys are kind of used to on the base maps of Farming Simulator. And typically that's par for the course for Giants. I mean, they have been, let's see, how do I say, consistent in the way they put out their maps. So for example, when they're like when the main version comes out, like Farming Simulator 2013, 2015, 2017, there's always like Easter eggs on the main map, but the expansion map, like Gold Edition, Platinum Edition, Titanium Edition with 13, those versions typically do not have any type of, there might be like certain types of Easter eggs in those maps, but not like the gold coins that'll make you $1 million. So I haven't found anything on the map. As far as I know, nobody else has. And so, I just wanted to, let you guys know that there's probably not going to be anything like that. I know you guys. I know it's sad and tough, but that's just the way it is. I haven't been working on the DeLorean at all lately. I need to get the last couple episodes of the Knight Rider car build edited and posted for you guys. I think about that almost every day, but you know, another thing that's really kind of messed me up with recording is my sleep pattern is just completely messed up. I mean, I'm not sleeping again. I'm having like allergies. I'm almost sad that I moved, because it's like every single night I sleep for like an hour or two, I wake up and my nose is stuffed up. I sleep for an hour or two, I wake up and my nose is stuffed up. And, you know, actually I had a friend that are like, well, maybe it's mold or something. And I'm like, well, that's true. I could go and buy like an ozone generator and just like stick it in there, close the door. Because ozone will kill bacteria and odors. So I've been thinking about just buying one. They're not terribly expensive. There's some that are expensive, but you can get one that are, you know, $150. And that would honestly be cheaper than any other service that would come out and, you know, do some kind of air cleaning study or whatever. And that, you know, I could always try that first, but I don't know. I just, you know, I don't know that it's mold. I doubt it. You know, it could be. I doubt it. What I was originally thinking it was that there was a woman that lived in the home here before I did, and I'm thinking that there's some kind of perfume that I'm allergic to that she had, and there's just like bits of it that just kind of waft into my nose in the middle of the night. And that's what I'm reacting to. So, but I don't know. I don't know for a fact, and you know, there's just no way to tell without going to the doctor and getting like one of those crazy allergy tests. You know, the ones where they like poke your skin with like a bazillion little tiny needles, and then they wait to see like what part of your skin breaks out. That kind of allergy test. And then they would have to go in. I'd have to like leave some kind of petri dish or something in my home, and wait for like the dust to settle so that they could send that off to a lab and have it analyzed. And God, who knows how much that would cost to have done. So I don't know. Life in the fast lane. That's how it goes. Yeah, I need to get those Knight Rider videos. Yeah, the DeLorean, I haven't really worked on that very much because I have to paint some parts, and it's been so flippin' cold lately that, you know, it's not really a good time to paint, because I can't really. I could go outside and do some painting, but I can't really leave the parts outside to dry. I would have to bring them inside, which sucks because, you know, then you've got that paint smell, and having that in the house is not fun. I will say that right now. I've also been getting a lot of people asking me if I'm going to play Farmer's Dynasty. At the moment, I'm kind of conflicted. I would like to play it, but I've made several contacts to their press people, and they have not been returned. So I don't really know if I'm going to, because generally if I make a press contact to any company, just about, I always get, I always hear back from somebody, except for this one. So I don't know. It kind of makes me feel like they're not really on the ball. On top of it, it is a UIE product. Let's not sugarcoat it. That's what it is. It's going to share many of the hallmarks from the old farming, or I'm sorry, Professional Farmer series of 2014 and I think 2016, as well as Farm Expert. A lot of people have already pointed out that a lot of the assets in the game, meaning like buildings and the game engine, even tractors and things like that, are essentially cut directly out of Professional Farmer and Farm Expert. I've watched some videos, and I can definitely confirm, from my point of view, that yes, those do appear to be the exact same graphical assets. The gameplay looks somewhat interesting, but I just can't help but think that yes, this is just another money grab type of a game. And that's exactly what I expect it to be. And I'm always hoping to be proven wrong. Like, I always want, I would love for UIG to finally just be like, okay, we're not going to just be like money grabbers. We're actually going to seriously develop something and take the game seriously, and then support that game 150%. Like Giants does, like SES does with Euro Truck Simulator. I can guarantee you Euro Truck Simulator and Farming Simulator would not be the successes they are today without 100, 200, 1,000% backing by the companies that make these games. That's why, even though they do have some flaws, even though they do, there are occasionally some polish issues and some bugs, these games, Farming Simulators, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, those type of games are just incredibly, they're just supported to the point where, you can't ignore them as a game. So what do we get? Like 10,000, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, a little over 10,000 there. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we're going to probably have a crash here. So, yep. And looks like we've got some kind of a problem over here. Let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. I bet it's because that tree is growing in right there. Okay. That small star of cedar, he's about ready to run out of seed here. Whoa. I want to take a look at something. I want to go into brands. I want to go down here to Stara. I just want to see. We got the Imperator. I do want to buy an Imperator eventually. Yeah, this Stara Cedar I eventually want to get to, but we need a tractor that has at least 420 horsepower. So I think that's going to be our next major purchase. So we're going to have to look and see. That's not even close. So the Massey Ferguson 8700 will get up to 400. What about the T8? 435. We might be investing in a New Holland T8, guys. For how much? 300. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Ooh, a Fendt. Oh man, those only go up to 390. Valtra S Series. 400. Whoops, I keep doing that. Come on, nah. Challenger. I don't really want one of these. I'm not a big fan of these tracked tractors. I mean, they're not terrible. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Don't we have a... So if we got the Stealth Edition, that's 438 horsepower. See, now there's the 900 Vario Black Beauty. Again, 390 horsepower. Oh, the MT-17 700E. I think this one's actually part of... Yeah, 341. This one's actually part of the Platinum Edition. So maybe we'll buy that one. So we need like 340 something, I guess. Okay, so he's out of seed now. And still problems at the back here. Meanwhile, I'm going to have to take this guy back to fill him up with seed. But before I do that, I want to finish this field just so that we can get time fast forwarding, because I want to get that done so that at least we can get the next harvest started. I wonder if these tractors aren't powerful enough to pull this big cedar up the hill, and maybe that's what... Whoops. Maybe that's what's happening there. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead. Whoops. Wrong button. All right, so we're fast forwarding time now. Just want to take this guy back to the farm. See if I can remember where I parked this thing. I think it was right under here. A lot of people are starting to also ask me about, Farming Simulator, 2019, Farming Simulator 19, whatever they call it. And I have to say that I don't know anything about what they're planning. I have been hearing a lot that the Seasons mod may become a permanent part of Farming Simulator in the future. Again, I don't know if that's in any way possible or likely or probable, but I have heard some rumors to that effect. What I would personally like to see, though, would be basically an accurate lighting engine for the in-game lighting. Because see, like here, let me pull this up here. We have the two floodlights on the back of the tractor, but they're not providing accurate shading for the cedar. That's just one example. Now, there are going to be some limitations to that, because I know that there's going to be a lot of you guys that have extremely low-end PCs that, play Farming Simulator at, 10 frames a second or less. And, your computers they literally can't handle those types of graphics. So it would have to be something that would need to be scalable. And I don't know if Giants would be up for doing something like that. I mean, I just don't know. It's definitely possible to do an engine, in-engine, meaning in the game. But I just don't know, you know, how it would be implemented. Let's see. Oh, we need to... See, there's not even really... there's no shadows on the trees and stuff like that, so which just bugs me to death. The other thing that has bugged me ever since Farming Sim 2015 really was the fact that like the sky and the shadows, like the sky movement is not in line with the sun. So again, it's an issue with the lighting engine. Bugs the heck out of me, and I think they really need to fix it. But I kind of think Giants is just going to stick with the status quo. They might update some other things graphically, implement some minor changes, just like they did with 2015, just like they did with 17, and then, kind of hold off on major changes because they want to make the game as accessible to as many people as possible. So keeping the graphics kind of on the lighter side is going to basically enable them to continue doing that. And I don't blame them I don't blame them whatsoever for doing that. Let's see here. So we got that guy, we got this. Oh yeah, we need the combine out here. So we might as well get him out here to the field and get ready to go. Sun's getting ready to come up. That means that fields 1 and 2 should be ready fairly soon. And I'm going to just keep pushing time until our unnumbered field is finished as well. So we'll just get him lined up here, getting ready to go. How much time do I have left? Oh, we got quite a bit of time. That's good. No. See, for some reason he's wanting to stop, like right about there, which is weird. Let's see, growth, soil comp. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, it is a foggy day. Man, that's the foggiest I think I've ever seen it in this game. It is froggy out. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, he's still good, doing good. Let's just take this cedar back to the farm. Hopefully the fog will begin to burn off here. Looks like we've got a bit of a cloudy day here in South America. Oh, I stand corrected. It is not cloudy whatsoever. Uh-oh. I see a problem. Again, see, it's not really detecting this as a whole field. So I don't know. I kind of suspect it has something to do with that little tree that's out in the field, but I could be absolutely wrong too. So I don't know. Oh, now it's nice and bright. Let's see how our frame rate's doing here. We're getting rock solid 60. Actually, no, we're getting more like 100. Depending on where we look. We'll just cut through our little farm here. A lot of people have been asking me to make to turn this into a field. Ooh, great demand for sugarcane. Oh my gosh. Let's hope beyond hope that our sugarcane. Okay, there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this harvested. Oh, what's going on over here? Something's going on over here again. Gotta get that sugarcane. Hey, what's going on here? Why is my thing open here? Oh, we gotta get that sugarcane going. Growth. Oh. Sugarcane says remove tops. That's what we want. I'm just going to drop this off for right now, because we need to get harvesting on the sugarcane. I may even want to pick up another sugarcane, like the little small harvester. I really want to buy the big harvester, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe that's what I should do before we buy a new tractor. I just do not know. Okay. So let's get this guy lined up. And I'm just going to go ahead. Well, or not. There we go. Hire worker. All right, there we are. All right, let's see where this sugarcane. Whoops, wrong way. Oh yes, it's at the transport company. Well, now I know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be offloading sugarcane. Okay. So he's sitting out here. Let's go look. Good enough. There's just a little sliver down there of unfertilized soil, but you know we're gonna lose more money probably in the fertilizer that we're gonna use to spray on that little sliver than we are just by ignoring it and continuing on. Okay. So I'm going to put the fertilizer thingy-do-bobber away here. And then we've got soybeans in here already. All right. I'm kind of thinking I might want to buy one of these another one of these Joskin trailers. What do you guys think? Let's see, growth. Listed. Do we have a great demand for something at the lumberyard? Probably like wood chips. Yep. Go figure. Ugh. Now I gotta rent my wood chip stuff again. Why didn't he go all the way to the end of the field? What is going on here? What is going on? Okay, now it seems like it's working normally. So, let's see, for another sugarcane harvester, let's see, where are we at? Yeah, I don't know. Forestry. Sugarcane, so we got 45 grand there. 28,000. How much does that Joskin trailer hold? Wait a second. First of all, so that's 42,000 and it holds 28,000. So if we go to, where's the tippers? This one's cheaper and it holds slightly more. So maybe I'll just go with another Joskin. But people are going to be like, no, you're using the wrong trailers. And I'm like, I know, but you guys. It's like what to do, what to do. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna borrow like 100,000. Well, now we're at 150,000, but I don't think we're gonna need that much. You can repay back whatever we end up not using, and I think I am gonna go ahead and buy the wheel setup standard wide tires. We'll just do the standard. All right. Okay. Then we repay a little bit there. Okay, I want this guy on offloading the combine up here. Now, did I set up a courseplay route? No, I did not. I'm going to set up a courseplay route here really quick. Got to get this guy out of the way first. Okay, he's probably going to get filled up before He gets to the end. Yep. Darn it. Oh well. Helper Q has a full grain tank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back. It's going to allow him to continue harvesting. That way I can turn around and offload him as he's on the way back. And I really, really super hope that because this tractor has wide tires on it, it's not going to cause problems. Because otherwise we'll just have to take it back and put like standard tires on it or something. I don't think it will, but you never know. Courseplay can sometimes throw you for a loop. So if you guys want to know how to set up a combine helper route, basically he's going to offload the combine just like this. And then whenever he gets filled up, he's going to automatically take all of the grain to the silo. Then pay attention. Okay. So first thing you want to do is we're going to go to, let's see, Combi. You can click on this. You don't have to right now, but some people think it helps. And we're just going to start course recording. I always like to start on the field. And we're just going to drive down. I like to stay on the right side of the road, but if you're British or from one of those other countries that drives on the wrong side, well, you can drive on the wrong side if you'd like. And we're going to head over to the silo. And we'll drive up here, and for right now, we can go ahead and unload. Because why not, right? And now all we have to do is just drive back. And when we're done, I'm just going to bring it out onto the field again, right about there, and hit our middle, well, I have mine set up for middle mouse button now, and we're going to say stop recording. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this field 1-2 combi offload. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to click on, let's see, this combine thing, and we're going to click on automatic search and select manually. And we want it to be on the Massey Ferguson Activa. And once we do that, we can say drive course. Now, obviously, we're not doing anything because we're just sitting here waiting for the combine to get full, essentially. And speaking of getting full, he's going to be full in just a moment. So let's go ahead. We're going to drive this guy. We're going to drive this guy over, and he's going to pick up our new sugarcane harvesting equipment so that we can essentially double the speed at which we harvest sugarcane, right? And I'm probably going to want to try to set up a courseplay route for this as well to offload at the grain elevator number 3 specifically. That way, you know, it frees me up to do more, and you know, where I'm not having to manually drive my vehicles just to be able to sell, or not sell, but to drop off some of this stuff. But we're definitely gonna have like a super mega sale probably in the next episode once we harvest a lot of this sugarcane, for sure. Yeah, we've only got a few minutes left now, darn it. But we'll be back. We'll come back very soon, I promise you guys, and we're going to continue on with you know, harvesting the sugarcane and selling the sugarcane, I hope. And I'm also thinking of possibly plowing the sugarcane field just to plow it so I can replant it, because I think we would get 10% more if that field, were actually plowed, I think. Yep, he's stopped over there. And I'm going to just try to cut this bit down right here that we missed for some reason. Okay. All right, so let's get this guy out of the way. We are going to disconnect that trailer. And let's just go ahead. We're going to put this guy... Wow, look how big that is. We're going to put this guy back on to harvesting this field here. So however we were here. Kind of like that, I guess. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start, let's see, bring up Courseplay. And we're going to make sure we don't have any courses loaded. Let's see. I think I just need, yeah, grain transport. Or, you could, let's see, overloader and offload a trailer. No, grain transport I think is what we want. So we're just going to start recording here. And we're going to drive to the grain elevator. And I guess the easiest way to do it would be to drive through here. I'm just going to take this turn up through here. We'll come around the backside. And hopefully, my fingers crossed, is when this goes to, you know, when we go to unload the next load of sugarcane, that will, this course will work. But we might not be able to find out until the next episode, because we've only got a few minutes left. I guess I could just run the course with the little bit of sugarcane that I have in the other tractor too, you know. Nothing to prevent me from doing that. Drive it back on the correct side of the road. That way, you know, if you've got multiple vehicles that are going to be running this course, then, you know, obviously you would want, you know, you don't want them colliding on the road if at all possible. And then we'll just come in here like this, and then stop. And then this is, let's see what, field 14 to grain elevator 3. So I'm going to name this field 14 to GE3, grain elevator 3. All right. So now we just have to reconnect all this stuff, and we'll be good to go. It'll also be interesting to see how this other type of tipper performs on that courseplay route. I didn't even consider that. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh. Well, so much for doing any of the sugar beets, eh? So hire the worker. He's going to work very hard. Let's see. Our guy over here's, yep, looks like he's doing okay. Offloaded 4,603. Unless he already took another load back, which I don't think he did. Let's see how much we have in... Whoa. We have a lot more in sugarcane than I thought we had. A lot more. Wow, look at the bakery price is really good on that too. Okay, for fun, I'm gonna fire this worker really quick. And we're gonna load this course. And I'm just gonna put load it start. There's not going to be any... Uh-oh. See, there's no loading point. Why is he stopping? Okay, so obviously that is not the course we want. Combine. Okay, now transfer is going to work. However, I can guarantee it's not, like once we get up there, it's not going to offload. And that might be just because it's this special kind of trailer here for the Sugarcane. The Joskin trailer might end up working perfectly. So I'm completely hands off right now. Not doing anything. Wow, look at that. It's already halfway full anyway. Wow. I'm almost thinking that maybe I should just go ahead and just completely save up and invest in like the big sugarcane harvester and not even worry about, you know, the current small loans and stuff, and just go for that. Okay, let's see what happens here. I will be shocked if anything. Oh, we did slow down. All right, let's stop the driver here. Okay, is this... Oh, it's not really going to show me. Should be going in there, though, because, well... Okay, stop at last. Whoops. Let's just start at the nearest waypoint. How's that? And head on back. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here for now, but we'll be back in the next episode. I'm going to keep trying to get this courseplay route to work. We'll actually find out in the next episode using the Joskin trailer if we can get that to work. I'm kind of thinking that it's not going to work because there's not a load point at the beginning of the route. It's just like direct sale. So... I don't know what to do. I'll have to give a shout out to Thomas Sweden and see if he can help me out with this. So Thomas Sweden, come and help me. But for now, I am going to say goodbye. We'll see you back very soon, I promise, for more Farming Simulator 17 Platinum Edition. Until then, please do not forget to hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. And if you'd like to support the channel, please hit the donate link down in the video description below. Guys, I am BradM73, and a tree's getting in the way. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.